MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Christian Yelich, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Jon Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Here's Eric Sogard. He will lead this one off today. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers' leadoff man. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time temperature. Nope. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1. Cain stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. A solid start to this one for Jon Lester. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Descalso.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
2-0 count, the pitch.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Chris Bryant waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's out.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Descalso on at first, nobody out. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. This one's down to third. That'll be a base hit as well, as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No. Inside.
None out. Runners at first and second. Oh, that grounder got him. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. So one out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Runners are at first and third, one away. One and one to Schwarber.
1-1.
The 1-1 misses, ball two.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate, David Bodie as he drives a liner to right center. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
One and 0. Here it is. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Braun.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
1-0. Ball 2.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 strike, the count.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And the 2-1. 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Justin Smoke now as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now Lester's 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Here it comes on 0-2. Center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-0.
Ball back outside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Three balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Brett Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Cubs lead it 2-1. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Caratini stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. First offering on its way. And that misses 1-1.
One ball, one
A man at third with one away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Now batting, third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Sinker misses. Ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. He's set. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Out into right center. Well hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hit to short. Garcia has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. The Cubs are on top, 4-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
1-1.
Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. He is out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Nope.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it 4-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So in now for Chicago, Steven Souza. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count 2-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Caratini. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. Grounded to third. Fielded by Sogard. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 1. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Braun.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Hiura.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Hiura. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Hiura is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Ball even at 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 5-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that will bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. First pitch on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. One down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bryant is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Bases are empty, one man out. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Corbin Burns answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, David Brody.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here's the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Burns, a 25-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off from Milwaukee.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Omar Narvaez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Omar Narvaez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes.
Nope, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
To the plate now, Corbin Burns. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eric Sogard, runner in scoring position with Sogard. First delivery to him on the way. Lester ready, the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Lorenzo Cain would be next. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 3-2 one more time. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Hit hard to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Here's Braun now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 7-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Souza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Yelich going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Victor Caratini
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Still only one out in the inning. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Daniel Descalso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Cubs 9 and the Brewers 2. Ready once again, Keston Hiura. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way.
10.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch.
2-1.
Takes this the other way to right into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Moe.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
In now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Arcia.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Alec Mills takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Alec Mills.
Orlando Arcia will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 39, Corbin Burns.
Avisail Garcia will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Avisail Garcia.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubbies are in front 9-2. J.P. Fireisen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So digging in now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Kyle Schwarber will be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Yanked fouled off to the right. Another full count pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
0-2.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, David Bodie. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun giving chase. He dives, but he can't get it. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Steven Souza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ian Happ is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Second and third, 2 away. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Brewers 2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Mills, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lorenzo Cain is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hey. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Outside and low, 3-0. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count, 3-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Hitless so far in this one. It's just been one of those days for him, but it hasn't happened very often this year.
And certainly not against mediocre pitching. You can live with it if you're getting blown up by some of the better pitchers in the game. But he struggled against some of the 3-4-5s in the league and some of the lesser arms. He's going to have to pick it up a notch.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher.
To the plate now, Victor Caratini. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
At the plate, Alec Mills, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Inside ball.
One and 2 now.
The count is 1 and 2.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off 2 and 2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2. Beautiful diving stop to second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Daniel Descalso. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chris Bryant would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
And
3-1.
the count is 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ray Black enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ray Black.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up now, Keston Hiura. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way.
That's outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Bodie is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ryan Tepera trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Brock Holt will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And they're runners at the corners now. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Sogard. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1. Base hit into right center. And the runner from second is in to score.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Cubs lead it 10-5. Alex Claudio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 3 for 9.
Anthony Rizzo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Claudio benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Claudio has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, David Bodie.
Into the box, David Bodie, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Yelich. But this will land untouched. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. is taken for ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And a good way to start the 9th as he's in with a leadoff double. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Rowan Wick, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Stepping in now, Keston Hiura, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. One 0 count. Here it is.
Yeah.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Justin Smoke. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Omar Narvaez is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Slice down the left side, but foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Two out here and a runner at second. The Brewers down to their final strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
10-6 the final score in this game. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Lester earns win number 4 on the season. Brett Anderson allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Brewers, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record is now 4-5. The loss goes to Brett Anderson. He falls to 7-8. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.